The person who actually leaked the identity of a covert CIA officer was never charged with a crime. In 2003, Valerie Plame's secret role at the Central Intelligence Agency was exposed to the public, and the man who first put it in print faced no penalty for it. The person who fed him the information walked away entirely. This mattered because Plame was not an analyst behind a desk. She was a covert officer, and blowing a spy's cover can endanger sources, unravel operations, and turn a national security secret into a partisan weapon. When her name appeared in a syndicated newspaper column, it became one of the defining political scandals of its era, known as the Plame Affair, or the CIA leak scandal. Here is what happened. Plame's identity as a CIA officer was leaked to the columnist Robert Novak, who then published it. Plame later described that period and the media firestorm that followed as mortifying, saying she was in shock for a couple of years. The fallout reached into the highest levels of the government. In the aftermath, Richard Armitage at the State Department was identified as one source of the information, and Scooter Libby, the chief of staff to Vice President Dick Cheney, was convicted of lying to investigators. But the accountability stopped short of a leak charge. After a failed appeal, President George W. Bush commuted Libby's sentence. Years later, in 2018, President Donald Trump pardoned him outright. The person actually responsible for the leak was never charged at all. Who were the two figures at the center of this? Valerie Plame, born in 1963, is an American writer, novelist, and former CIA officer. The agency she served is the Civilian Foreign Intelligence Service of the United States, headquartered in Langley, Virginia, tasked with collecting intelligence around the world and running covert operations. Robert Novak, the man who published her name, was a longtime syndicated columnist and conservative commentator. With his partner Roland Evans, he ran what became the longest-running syndicated political column in United States history, appearing in hundreds of newspapers. The story did not end with the scandal. Working with a ghostwriter, Plame published a memoir about her career and the events leading to her resignation from the CIA. She went on to write at least 2 spy novels of her own. And in 2010, a biographical feature film called Fair Game brought the affair to the screen, drawn from memoirs by Plame and her husband. A covert career that was meant to stay hidden became a public one, told in books, in a movie, and in a scandal whose central question of accountability was never fully answered. That's it for this one. Watch this next. Why Princess Mononoke beat every Hollywood film in 1997.